try to take a little time off, and news just keeps on coming in.
News never stops, Mike.
Yeah.
The world keeps spinning.
The world keeps spinning.
So we're entering 2025 with a unexpected overtime. I don't remember how to ever start these shows.
It's always different.
Yeah.
We interrupted our regularly scheduled vacation because news happened, and we said, let's bring the news to the people.
Mm-hmm.
They would like to know.
What better way to start 2025? Get all up to date on all the Christmas season happenings.
Did you guys have a nice holiday?
It was good.
Yeah. I had a cold.
That sucks.
Yeah. It wasn't great. My nose was so stuffed up.
Don't love that.
I've never had my nose be that stuffed up ever in my life.
Really?
I was so desperate to breathe through my nose because every time I swallowed, I felt like I was drowning for a second. Like, it was terrible.
That is terrifying.
I was so desperate to breathe through my nose. I grabbed a jar of horseradish and just started trying to sniff it. Nothing. Wouldn't work.
Did you try like the neti pot thing, running the water through the sinus cavities there?
No, but it was
Try that.
so it was Christmas Eve. I didn't want to wake everybody up and like get in the shower with steam or stuff. So I just stood over my sink with the hot water running, trying to breathe it in.
I've done that. I've done like boiling a pot of water too, just to get something.
That horseradish shit blew my mind because I was like, like a light bulb went off. I'm like, oh, that'll do it. Like, that'll work. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when I had COVID and I couldn't smell, and I don't know if it was horseradish. I can't remember what it was, but I was like literally putting my nose in it and nothing.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's such like a mind fuck.
Angie lost her smell and taste for like a month or two
With COVID.
Yeah.
Mine was only a few days, but yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, like we were looking up on, I think it was Cleveland Clinic's website, had like a list of things you could do to try and like jog it back, and it was like eating blue cheese and sniffing different essential oils.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Like, she was desperate to get that back because it was so weird.
I wonder if like smelling salts would work, or like if that would even have helped you. Maybe not. I mean, maybe if you're just clogged, you're clogged.
Did I lose my sense of smell or taste when I had COVID? I don't even remember.
Those were
so
the
long. I don't recall.
Those were it was just before Thanksgiving in 2020. Those are the only two symptoms I had, and that's how I knew I had it. I didn't feel sick. I didn't have a cold.
Yeah.
I had eaten dinner, and then a couple hours later, I can't remember, I went to try eat or drink something and couldn't taste. And then I was like, oh, I can't smell either. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then 3 days later, it was back, and I was fine.
See, and I didn't have any of that. I just had a really, really bad fever, and I don't know if I threw up or not, but I just felt terrible and run down.
Yeah, same. I don't remember losing any of the senses, though.
It's weird having it for that long because, sometimes you get a cold and you can't smell or taste for a couple hours, but to go like on, and mine wasn't as long as Angie's, but it is weird.
Well, there were some people that like lost it. There was a specific name for it. I can't remember, but it was like people like that lost it long term, like a year or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's terrible.
Because then you don't even want to eat because you're like, oh,
What's the point?
Yeah, it's a good diet plan, though, right?
yeah.
Kill your appetite.
I mean, at that point, you're just like, I guess I'll just have crackers. It's all the same. It's just texture at this point.
Yeah, like if you were eating sushi, like you're just
Yeah.
chewing up
Yeah.
the texture.
Gross.
Yeah, that would not be a good
I guess I'll just shoot heroin now because I can't fucking eat any food anymore.
All right, well, what do you got first on the docket today?
Well,
You need to get that guy on the soundboard.
my Antoine Dobson impersonation. Well, JonBenet Ramsey's dad speaks out after getting chilling letter naming daughter's killer. That's quite a lead, huh? By that lead, you'd think that we're going to know who killed her by the end of the story.
I think they call that clickbait.
Some do call it that, yes. The JonBenet Ramsey case has taken another wild turn following Netflix's Cold Case Who Killed JonBenet Ramsey documentary. Speaking to the Daily Mail, JonBenet's father, John Ramsey, said he received a letter from a woman claiming her ex-husband killed his daughter. The letter came in the wake of the Netflix doc, which premiered on Monday, November 25th. Quote, based on all this publicity, recently I got a letter from a lady saying, my ex-husband's the killer, and I've kept this inside for as long as I can. Please call me, John told the outlet. He said he immediately followed up on the tip, but has yet to hear back from the mystery sender. We reached out to her, but she didn't answer the phone, so I don't know, John added. We've shared at this point with a private investigator. It's unclear whether the letter included the name or whereabouts of the accused ex-husband. What do we think about that? Who wrote that letter? A huckster? A jokester? A prankster?
There was literally no information in that article. Other than that he got a letter. That was it.
And the letter was the most generic.
John told the Daily Mail he remains skeptical of the new information after having his hopes dashed in the past. He also said solving the case is not going to change my life at this point. I just turned 81, but it'll change my children's lives, my grandchildren's lives. They need to have this cloud removed, clarified, and an answer. That's why we're pushing so hard to get an answer.
I didn't realize he was 81.
81 years old.
We obviously don't know everything he's been through. I think that's a very interesting statement that even at 81, he's like, it's not going to change my life at this point. Like, I wonder what he means by that. That, like, he's just over any closure? Or does he mean, like, it's not actually going to change anything in my day-to-day life? Which obviously it wouldn't, probably. But I think that's interesting that he's saying that. And I would like to know what he means by that. It's not going to change my life at this
Maybe he
point.
maybe he misspoke because you would think that would be the only thing left in his life that he would be hoping for.
That's kind of
some
what
closure on, right?
That's kind of what
right? Wouldn't it
what
change every aspect of his life?
But then he said, what did he say? His grandkids?
It'll change my kids.
Change their kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe because,
does
like,
he hope the stigma goes away eventually?
like the cloud over Burke, I guess.
And like future kids of
And maybe-
Burks or whoever else.
That's what he means. Like, their day-to-day, they're not going to be the center of attention. Because once he passes, then the paparazzi, or what, not the paparazzi, but the attention's going to go to whoever's still alive next.
Sure.
So maybe that's what he meant.
Well, a sizable portion of people still think Burke did it, right? So that's always going to be hanging over there.
Yeah.
That's not the position of this show.
No.
Yeah, he's not wrong in that it would change Burke's life, right? He would finally get a little bit of
that's
peace.
absolutely right.
It's interesting to hear him say that. Like, you would think that's the one thing you just want before you pass.
Exactly. How could you not?
Right.
How could anything else even matter to you, I guess?
And I'm sure that's not what he meant. Like you said, maybe that's not what he meant.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he did mean that more so for like future generations and stuff.
That makes sense, yeah.
Like finding out wouldn't change his life, but it could
help
Burke's and everybody else. Yeah.
Did you guys watch that documentary?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either, but my mom read an article about the documentary that listed a whole bunch of stuff or whatever, and she told me about it because she knew we did the show on him, and she's like, so who do you guys think did it? And I told her the story of us kind of agreeing on Sanibel, and she's like, oh, this article didn't even mention he's a part of the documentary.
Yeah, none of them do.
No.
I don't. It's glaringly obvious.
It's an important detail, and I don't understand why it gets left out of stuff like that. Like, she fucking said that she had a special thing coming up with Santa.
He was gonna make her a special visit.
Yeah. The guy had a bottle of glitter from her that he wanted mixed in with his ashes.
Didn't we get called out
different.
by somebody online?
A lot of people.
Someone said that we were so afraid to blame the Burke family that we had to blame poor Santa Bill.
Yeah, that we were afraid of blaming Patsy.
Yeah,
We were making fun of her beaver fur jacket. We, like, got out of hand jokes. We're not afraid of her.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
as long as I say allegedly, I can say anything I want. I'm not afraid of anyone.
Like, we didn't talk through that series or even off air about what our thoughts were. When we got to the end of that series, we all gave our opinions and we all had the exact same thought.
I didn't even know that much about the case going into it. Like I just dove in. I just knew it from the tabloids back in the day.
Yeah.
And I obviously don't know, but based on all of the evidence, it seemed like one of the most likely things that might have occurred. I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ, no one knows.
The thing that gets left out of that story, or a lot of retellings, is like how brutal the sexual assault was on her.
Yeah.
Like
It's not something
Patsy
12
didn't do that.
Yeah, nor did a
her.
12-year-old Burke do it, right?
I don't think so, no.
Well, I think you had said the garrote, right, was not like a 12-year-old's not going to pull that hard. You saw the photos of her neck.
Yeah.
And you at the time said that is the work of a grown man.
It sure seemed like it. Or he would have been 8 at the time, I think. Or I don't remember.
But still before like puberty. He was before puberty where he would have gotten, strong.
Yeah. Because the paintbrush, like the wood chippings left behind and stuff, like that's a brutal thing to do. That's not a mom's not doing all that. And
Burke was 9.
yeah, 9. That's no fucking way.
Doesn't seem to fit. So curious to see who wrote that letter. I mean, it's interesting. But if he's got the phone number and stuff, can't we,
Probably trace that and look into
do
it.
some tracing, yeah. So hopefully more to come on that. Probably unlikely though.
I think that might be the end of that one.
I think that's going to be one of those cases that's never solved.
It seems unlikely at this point.
Yeah.
So next up here, a bit of a cautionary tale for you potential Bigfoot hunters out there.
Don't.
That's the end result of this story. That's the guidance that people should take from this. 2 men were found dead from exposure after looking for Sasquatch. 2 men from Oregon who went missing after going on a search for Sasquatch have been found dead, Washington state officials announced Saturday. The men, both from Portland, were reported missing by a family member on Christmas Day and were set to return from searching for the legendary creature in eastern Skamania County on Christmas Eve. Skamania? I think it's Skamania.
Sounds right.
According to the county sheriff's office. Skamania? Skamania. Let's go with Skamania.
Dave really likes to get names of things correct.
I should look this up earlier. A search was launched and a vehicle associated with the 2 men was found off a road near Willard, Washington. After a 3-day search involving more than 60 people, the bodies of both men, 37 and 59 years old. That's like if one of you and I went out there.
Yeah. I wish I was 37.
I was like, hey, what's this guy doing with that old man out in the woods looking for Bigfoot?
It's very nice of him to take his grandpa out on an adventure.
We're found in Gifford Pinchot National Forest, located in the southwestern part of Washington state, in a heavily wooded area, according to the Skamania County Sheriff's Office. Their cause of death appears to be because of exposure based on weather conditions and ill preparedness, the sheriff's office said. The area had faced rounds of snow and rain with temperatures in the 30s across the Cascades in the days leading up to the men being reported missing. The search for the men also took place amid, quote, difficult terrain and harsh weather conditions as crews faced conditions such as freezing temperatures, snow, and high water levels, law enforcement said.
When did this was in December?
Yeah, they were supposed to come back on Christmas, and they didn't come back. More than 700 reports of Bigfoot sightings in Washington state have been submitted to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, the group says. And what do we say? Skamania? In Skamania County.
Didn't say anything, though.
In Skamania County, harming Bigfoot is punishable by a $1,000 fine and can include jail time, according to the County Chamber of Commerce. A law meant to protect the mysterious creature and to prevent hunters with large beards from accidentally being shot.
Did we ever use
good.
the I know I listened to it. We might have used, I don't think we did actually, because it was a whole episode, the Art Bell call, where a guy called in and when Art gets on something, the whole show becomes about it. A guy called and said back in the 70s they killed 2 big feet. Mm-hmm. But they buried the bodies and never reported it because they were afraid of what the consequences would be. Like,
Yeah.
Did we kill? Like, we know that this is not human. We see him up close. But what is the punishment going to be? So they just buried the bodies, and he was going to like fax art the location or something.
Right.
And I guess the 2 other people he had with him had already passed away. So he was it probably was all at work. But still, just the thought of like, if you see that thing and kill it, what are you supposed to do?
All right. Maybe that's why this law was passed to protect them.
Which is probably smart, because then you're just going to be shooting at who knows what.
There's a Bigfoot out there.
Like, maybe that is saving some lives. That's probably a good idea. If you're dumb enough to go search for Bigfoot, you're dumb enough to shoot a human by accident.
Yeah. Well, half these yahoos out in the woods up in the PNW there, they look like Bigfoot from a distance anyway, right?
That's true.
Big giant beards
Same.
and
You're going out to get the morning paper and you get shot.
That's
because
right.
Someone thinks you're Bigfoot.
Paul Bunyan looking motherfuckers out there in the woods. Flannel jackets, big beards.
Did
Hairy.
Did Borat do a bit with Bigfoot hunters? Didn't somebody do a bit with them? And they all had guns and they were like super irresponsible. It was just insane.
No, that's Halloween 4. When they go looking for Michael.
I don't remember.
Maybe I'm
that.
making this up. I swear that's a thing. But there used to be a History Channel show with the Bigfoot hunters. Yeah. They'd be running around with guns and shit out there.
I'm sure no drinking takes place while they're out there doing that,
course
because
not.
that would be highly irresponsible.
Yeah, you shouldn't be operating firearms whilst drinking.
So, moral of the story: if you're going to go out and hunt Sasquatch, wear good clothes, know where you're at,
And know the local laws.
know the local laws.
You can't just open fire if you see them.
Can't do it.
You might not be able to. I don't know.
Not in Scammania County.
Yeah, Scandinavia over there.
That's a wild thing, dude.
So I wonder if they just got lost, then got hit with the elements out there and weren't prepared. Probably. Maybe they were looking at a day hike and
Got turned around.
got turned around, unprepared, couldn't start a fire.
That's a really scary thought to like try and put yourself in those shoes.
Not a good way to go.
I guess it's pretty, like, you're going to lose the trail, right? If it's covered in snow. And if your footprints get covered up, like, then you don't know which way you came from. You don't know where the trail is.
Nope.
You step on you're on like a hill and you step on a piece of snow and it just gives and you fall into a creek.
Nobody wants that. End up in a crick.
That's why Blair Witch is such a scary movie. Like it still holds up all these years later.
Oh, God, yeah.
I have not watched that in so long.
It's so scary to get lost like that, you know?
No, it's snot coming out of your nose and you don't know
That's
where
the first thing I think of when I think of that movie. And I don't like that because it really is a good, terrifying movie.
Yeah.
At least when I was a kid and watched it, it scared the shit out of me. But I just think of those bugs, and it's just not pleasant.
I think of that in The Office, where Michael Scott does his version of it with like people writing their names on their lunches.
Oh, that's great.
I just saw that episode the other. There's been a marathon on The Office on Comedy Central, like all throughout the holidays.
Nice.
I think Christmas Eve they just did every Christmas episode back to back to back to back, which was awesome.
I've saved the best for last.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas,
Casey Anthony talk. She was not under my tree this year.
No,
Santa did not listen to me. I must not have been a good boy.
that's unfortunate. Mike,
Yeah.
and you're going to be excited about, try to contain your excitement here. Gypsy Rose Blanchard gives birth to her first baby.
You know what they say? What goes around comes around. Was the baby born on Christmas Day?
Well, we're going to get to that, sir. 1 second.
is it a Christmas miracle?
Well, it's a Christmas something.
Spoiler, no. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who became infamous due to her role in the killing of her abusive mother. Wait, she was in the other room. Mm-hmm. I guess she had a small supporting role.
It just said due to the killing.
Has given birth to her first child. Blanchard's boyfriend, Ken Erker, shared an image of the new mom and baby with the caption, "Welcoming 2025 with the greatest gift of all." Her child was born on December 28th, 1 year from the day she was released from prison.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
She has had quite a year.
Quite a year.
Gonna make for quite the
Indeed.
season finale of her show.
Ahead of her child's birth, Blanchard revealed to people that the baby's name would be Aurora, inspired by the couple's love of the Aurora Borealis phenomenon, better known as the Northern Lights. Blanchard reunited with Urker, her ex-fiance, in 2024. She was previously married to Ryan Anderson, from whom she filed for divorce in April. Her pregnancy was not planned, she told fans in a YouTube video in July. It was completely unexpected, but we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood, she said in the video. Probably because she didn't know where babies came from and how they were made, right?
Jesus.
So,
Is Ryan Anderson the hitman, Bret Hart guy?
yes.
I think I ask that every time.
The full name is Aurora Raina Urker.
It's a hard name to say.
Aurora Raina Urker.
Oh. It sounds like you're trying to say a name with like cotton balls in your cheeks.
So, yeah. Gypsy Rose.
How old is Gypsy?
Oh.
Like 26? 20.
I don't know.
Let's see, Mike. 33.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I wish her nothing but the best. It's a healthy baby, I'm assuming.
I didn't see any
Yeah,
references.
the news is like,
any
fuck that. We don't care about the
issues.
health of the baby. Just report this. This is good gossip.
That little Urker's doing great. What do you think? She's going to be a good mom?
I mean,
I want her to be.
yeah, like
I think the last year has shown us that she makes some crazy decisions, some maybe ill-advised choices.
You want to see the picture? And there, little Urker.
yeah.
A cute little Urker.
It's a sweet little photo. That's the dad there with him,
Yeah.
right? I'm assuming.
He looks older, doesn't he?
He does look a little older.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he come into the picture while she was in prison, like before the
Yeah.
hitman guy?
That's right.
Yeah, he was another prison pen pal dude.
He was, and they broke
Oh,
up.
that's right. I think we talked about that.
Then the hitman slid in. That didn't work out, and then she went back to the Urker.
So in the end, the Urker was the excellence of execution.
Yeah, he was.
Apparently so, yeah. Do you think Ryan Anderson is like, oh, I think I dodged a bullet here?
Yeah.
Well, and that dude did it on a bet or like a joke, right?
Yeah.
Well, he probably would have used the show and the stardom from that to try to become friends with our close personal friend, Bret Hart.
Launch his career,
Yeah.
maybe.
Or just even become buds, right? Like he just wants to hang out with Bret.
Well, yeah, maybe so. He wasn't the biggest physical specimen that maybe be entering the wrestling competition world.
Well, neither was King Kong Bundy.
Well, you make a point.
Just like a giant baby in tights. But, all right. Well, I hope it goes well.
I remember when we finished our episode on her that we were all like super hopeful, like hopefully she does like really well and like has like a good support system around her. Man, that did not pan out. She like came right out into like life. Like I laugh about her shit and like joke around, but she doesn't seem to have had much of a chance to
Acclimate to the real world.
Yeah, because
think
like her whole life is not normal. Like none of this is a normal experience, you know?
I think we discussed that at one point over the 400 OTs we've done on her in 2024. That
We
like
do talk about her a lot.
when she got out, she had already had that fucked up childhood, and then she got out and was a celebrity. Like she's never had a normal life or
Right.
like got to just live a life. And I think we were hoping that maybe there'd be people around her that would, and she's like, no, I'm going to do a reality show and leave my husband who I married in prison. And
Maybe this is the turning point, though. Is this the impetus for her to kind of settle down,
Chill out.
live a normal life, chill out a little bit? Maybe so.
That'd be cool.
did we ever find out what happened to that show? Did it get canceled? Is it still going?
I don't know. I know she wrote a book and she narrated it herself.
Oh,
Some dude was listening to it in his car, like making TikToks of it, because she says some wild shit in there, like about her time in prison. A lot of graphic stuff in that book. Talking about people like throwing shit around and stuff, like monkey, like, you know,
like literal shit.
Yeah, like crazy stuff.
No, can't have that.
He's gonna start gagging.
No.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty wild book.
Do you get an affiliate payout if anyone buys the book based on your recommendation or anything like that? You got a link you'd like to share? Affiliate link?
No, I just saw some dude listening to it on TikTok.
It's more of a promotion for the dude on TikTok.
Really?
Go check out his page.
I get 3 cents every time someone buys a Gypsy Rose Blanchard book.
I wonder which one is wild, or hers, or the Britney Spears book, which also is just outlandish and insane.
Stream of consciousness.
Yeah. I don't know if Britney did an audio. Like, I don't know if she did the audio for her book.
She should, huh?
I mean, that might be a wild ride. Like, she just goes off topic and starts ranting about something that's not even in the book.
Oh, yeah, guess what?
She stops and does a sword dance, but like you don't hear it because.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. Anything else? We up to date?
I think from all your friends at Cool Down Media, Gypsy Rose, we wish you and Aurora Raina Urker, the best of luck in 2025.
We'll be chatting about her in a week and a half on the next OT.
Like when she kills her baby, we'll have to do a new show.
Look, right now the bar is, there's like the Casey Anthony level, right? And there's like the Michael Jackson where you're dangling it over a balcony.
Sure.
And then we need, I don't know, who's been a good parent? We'll have to come up with like the top tier.
Have we ever had a subject
When there's been a good parent?
where they turn it around?
That's a good question.
BTK's daughter turned out pretty good.
Right, but it wasn't, I mean, like parent level.
Yeah.
We're talking Casey, Michael Jackson. At this point, if she just keeps the baby alive and healthy, she's already top, almost top
I
tier.
think that's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
All right, go get him, Gypsy. Bye.